So at the heart of Inbox Zero is right there in the name. We want to get our inbox to be empty at the end of each day, session, moment. And the reason behind it is you lose so much time trying to find that one email that came in yesterday, I think, um, when you're scrolling through a pile of emails that you've resolved. You're basically, every time you're looking for that important email, you're looking for a needle in the haystack, right? In this list here, I just pulled out 45 different emails from my, uh, summer email list. I want to find my pay stub. And while that might be kind of easy because there's an attached PDF, you can see that there's a few other items that have some attachments. But let's say I work at a school building, so I have a lunch account. I want to find the email that reminds me what my lunch account balance is. That starts to get a little bit harder, right? I'm actually looking at every sender and every title and every preview to try and find the email that says, oh, my payments plus meal account balance alert. Now I could click on this and find out I've only got $20. I don't reload it until school starts back up. But I want you to think about how many times a day you have to do this kind of micro transaction of figuring out where is my email. So I talked about some of the actions you want to do: delete, delegate, respond, defer, do. Whatever your system is for those things, delegate could be a whole process, right? When you delegate to someone else, you're kind of handing the ball to them, but you might want to follow back up with them. I don't want to tell you how to do delegate, respond, defer, and do, but when you're completely done with an email, I want you to consider mousing over that email and clicking the archive button. Now let's just keep an eye on a couple of these emails. Your BVSD pay statement and My Payments Plus. Now let's say I took care of all these emails and I archived them. I'm doing them one at a time. I could do them all at once. I could select unread or read, but let's say I get down to Inbox Zero, right? Sorry for the delay here. Well, all my emails exist in a file cabinet that's separate from my inbox. I have all those emails. They're just off my plate. And I want you to think about what your brain would come back to when your inbox opens and there's only 8 emails or only 12 emails instead of 10, 50, 100, or let's say 12,000. Your brain is just going to be more at peace. It's not going to have to make these stressful microtransactions every single time, or it's going to have to make less of them. And all those emails are right here in a folder called All Mail. Sometimes that All Mail is down here in here, but you can actually drag it up to be more useful and have it be up top. But then you can click on All Mail and you can see all those emails are still there. Or if I wanted to search for them instead, I can just search from My Payments Plus and it'll give me every email that exists in my email account. These are all being pulled from my All Mail and they all still exist. So in reality, the philosophy of Inbox Zero can be boiled down to just keep your desk clean. And I think when you can dig into all the individual steps of what delegate, respond, defer, and do mean, but if you can keep your desk clean, it'll help keep your brain clean, which will help you be more focused, happy, productive, and leave your work at work when you follow this method.